Hey everybody, welcome back to a weekend. Feels good. I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter and also here on YouTube. And every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday in October, I'm doing the Witching Hour. This is my 8th year doing the Witching Hour. The schedule often changes and the game also often changes, but the spirit is still the same. This year we're playing Wildermyth. I'm probably, for the most part, going to want these streams to be in the 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. window. However, I have a podcast to record later today, so that's not going to work. So we're doing it now. We're squeezing this one in before dinner. And I think it's still going to be a good episode because we're in chapter 2 of Wildermyth, which is a chapter that you can fail. And I have failed it once, and I have seen someone else fail it once. I think. Actually, I don't remember if they failed it. Maybe they didn't. It's been a while. Anyway, it's possible to fail it, and it's bad when you do. So we're not going to fail it. We're going to succeed and triumph. Our theme, of course, is on Halloween Night with Streusel by Jack de Quidt. You can buy that at notquitereal.bandcamp.com, where you can also get all of the music that they do for Friends at the Table and other like miscellaneous weird little things. All kinds of business. Okay, now let me kick Wildermyth up here. I keep saying Wildermyth because I like that it's kind of like wilderness, but it might be Wildermyth. I don't know. That's what I thought. They did fail it on Waypoint. I wasn't sure if I was wrong about that because that happened after Austin and I had played that, and I was like, well, surely they wouldn't. Surely with that knowledge, Austin would prevent it from happening. So my memory must be incorrect. I'm sorry. I'm not I'm not dragging Austin. It is a little tricky timing wise. Those days just kind of whiz by. But we're, you know, we're in good shape, I think. We're keeping an eye on things. I have a plan, which is important. I have a plan that if I think I want to leave one person behind building a mountain pass, so that on the off chance that it's too long to go all the way around, then it'll probably be okay. Probably. I'm not really sure that that's true, but I would like it to be true. So we're gonna find out. Oh, I forgot I resized. I resized the window last time, and it did not keep my precision. So now I have to do that again. That's not fun. I honestly should I should probably just live with it being small, but it's just a little hard to read the text, you know? We're doing our best out here. And then way wider. I wish it had kept this preference. I really, truly do. And then a little bit less on the bottom should do us. Okay. Now I'm ready to transition scenes. There we go. Was there a transition effect there? It really didn't seem like it. Oh, I just fucked it up. I just clicked and dragged on the wrong fucking thing. When you fucking know it. Okay. That's, you know, it's good enough. It's good enough. Alright. How's our volume here? It might be a bit loud. Okay. All right. Yeah, mountain passes take a long time. Yeah. That's fair. A wielder myth. I guess that's not. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get into it. We could also just leave that bottom area entirely. Like, I want to say that the next phase doesn't have a timer, so maybe that's when we deal with this Draven business and this Calmaze Hills stuff. Maybe we don't want to take any chances. Because 257 days can really pass you by. So maybe let's play it safe. Wait, is this actually connected? Okay, these are connected. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if there was a river or something. All right. Let's just fucking go, I guess. All right, we have Kess Sharpcronk now. We added her last time. It's kind of tempting to like send Kess and Grimble down here, but I'm just a little worried. I want to get a feel for how stuff is here. If I feel like we're over, well, no, because they're not coming back. They're just going straight down there. Let's just get this out of the way. How about that? Let's just handle it. And then we have time to be thorough on this path, at least. Herder Forest. Oh yeah, that's a Gorgon site, all right. This one, we get more time from clearing occupied Gorgon sites, but this is a Drauven site, so I don't think we get any bonuses for that. Unfortunately. Okay, so Dreamin' Henge, Strength 5. Let's see how a Strength 5 feels with this current crew. They hike a mulchy hill above Dream and Henge, making their final approach. The trees here actually look younger than the wider woods. Kind of odd. It's happening, isn't it? I've got that feeling like I'm shielding a candle from the wind and wishing only to go inside, to sleep in my bed. Should I say something? Is Kess Sharpcronk a young tree? Kess is leading the way, and it's she who spots the warm glow ahead. Did it flicker to life just now, or maybe it had only been hidden behind trunks? It's an otherwise quiet place. Wonder what drew them here. The beast things. No one expects you to guess why. Anyway, we'll get our chance to find out. Wow. Everyone ready? Seems like a campfire up ahead. Campfire? Could be a random traveler. Or no, this isn't it's a gout of flame swirls amid these saber rocks, silent, bright, and smokeless. It's not a place to hang your kettle. It's beautiful. I wonder why it's not hot. Not hot? It's blistering. I feel it. Kess, you okay? Wow, Kess is brand new and she's about to get fucking... I've seen this one. She's gonna get some fucking fire. Fire business, probably. Unless there's an outcome to this that's different than the one I've seen. Do you hear stories? Or is that just my mind that hears them? Kess moves near to the spiraling inferno, apparently unscorched. Kess! I'm awake is what I am. I remember. I remember one tall story. It's brief. It's for children. In early days, the sky's back was not so stiff. She bent and saw a handsome gray squirrel who climbed to the top of a redwood. I hate this story. This story makes me sad. Kess, you're getting really close. Fuck. Oh, shit. Sorry. This squirrel, he chatted to her blithely. How he relished her stars in the autumn wind, took comfort when she cast her cloudy hair. He thanked her for letting the sun thread through it. The squirrel spoke without guile, and it couldn't be helped. The young sky fell in love. So when she watched him plant his forests and watched the trees grow tall where he planted them, the sky thought to impress him by planting her own. A lightning arm she gently lowered, and a great tree of scarlet was born. But it was a greedy tree. It grew and grew, and grew so large it consumed the forest the squirrel had planted. And without time for a word, words took much longer to say in those days, it swallowed the squirrel's body too. Seeing the world suffer, she summoned from the cosmic ice a healing rain. It was the first rain, and afterwards she would often soak the world in it, for fear all might burn up like that poor intrepid squirrel. That's the story I remember, and this place remembers. It's a piece of here, something left behind. What's that mean? Stories of fire, you don't hear them? They leap and lick at my imagination. At this altar, once, people would gather and tell them. But they're dead now. Those people are dead. The flame somehow endures. Kess, come away. You should be burning. How are you not? Listen, I'm gonna let it touch me. It's just a haunted altar on a faraway hill. You're not thinking straight. Grimble leaps to intercede. Or, it welcomes me. I can take this fire. Its heat and memories. In myself. Kess reaches into the flame. Transformation. What is that face? That Eric face is very funny. It's like the fire stinks or something. Yeah. Fire. Get fire. Wait, don't just... Kess, no. She leans close and lets the fire climb her wrist. It's all right. I'll be all right. She stands unharmed as flames file up her arm, orderly as ants. But then... Yarg! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this different? Is this not the way it went before? I don't remember. Kess, Urk. A sudden mass of fire wreathes Kess's body. Oh no, I think we're good. Just as it seems the whirling flames will devour her. Thwoosh. Oh, Kess looks so cool. They retreat to their coals. Kess stumbles back a few steps. Gluh. What in... Are you... Does that hurt? No, not really. It just kind of tingles. Actually, I feel almost I don't know. I feel pretty good. I just realized a problem that we're going to have is that we gave Kess a two-handed weapon, which she now cannot use, I think, because of the fire hand. So we're going to need to get her something real soon. Oh, it changed the color of her hair. Her hair is like golden now. Eric looks very unimpressed. He got stuck with a tree leg and she's got a firearm. Unfair. A big bestial caterwauling starts up not far through the trunks. Garoo! Garook! That's right, there. We can solve this later, I hope. Damn. Kind of unfair that Kess got to be incredibly cool, like, at her debut point, huh? Provided she doesn't die during this mission because she doesn't have a real weapon anymore. Other than fire hand. Oh, she has a shovel. Okay, never mind. They fixed it. They fixed it. That's good. I was worried. Oh. That's not good. This part is bad. All the foes have an extra temporary hit point. Okay. Oh, fun. Okay. This is a small map to have that many foes, which is worrying. But Kess has Cone of Fire, so... Okay. I've never really messed with crossbows in this. Maybe I should. Ah. Okay. Cone of Fire is not going to do much for us there. Do a good old-fashioned attack scenery, though. That's what I'll do. Oh, that was... Whoops. I forgot that was... that was a twofer. That's my bad. We're going to interfuse with this tree. Because then we can gray plane. That's what it's called. Gray plane. And then maybe let's hustle over here. See how that goes. Eric. Big boy Eric. Let's block this other point off. And he's in Sentinel. And then we got Cherry over here. Let's maybe get Cherry in. I feel like Streusel's gonna get... I shouldn't have ended Grimble's turn. I should have used Grimble to pull Streusel out of the... Because I think that raccoon's gonna come up and shoot her. But, you know what? That's life. That's life. Let's throw some jump jaws down. And then, what the fuck? Let's silk step. You know? Yep. Yeah. Oh, okay, went for Eric. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. Right, I forgot Eric will jump to get in people's fucking faces, which is a true risk-reward situation. I'm hoping that'll pay off. It'll probably be fine. Hey, what's... Oh, that's the spawner. Okay, that's where the next guy's gonna come in. Alright. Cone of Fire would be a bad call, probably, because everyone's kind of up in here. Maybe we could start with Eric, because I think Eric can just kill this thing immediately. Yeah. Eric Strong is a thing? Eric Strong. Okay. I think if I can get Cherry and Grimble out of the way, then I can Cone of Fire this Bogmore. Which wouldn't be a bad thing to do. What would Cone of Fire... Okay, yeah. Cone of Fire is going to get in behind him, too, which is a challenge. I feel like if Cherry was there, she might be fine and could get, like, a sort of semi-flank. What if we try here? This might not do the thing I want, but let's give it a chance. Cone of fire. Okay, that's not gonna hurt Cherry or Grimble. That's the ideal. Let's see how it goes. Okay. There's a lot of fire now, which I hadn't considered, but it's probably fine. Wait, I can't strike him. I thought I could. I guess maybe she's not close enough because he's like... Oh, there's a tree there. I see. Okay. Well, you know... It's... How about I just move Cherry? That might just be the way to go. Or... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do with Cherry right now. It's a tough one. I'm gonna get her away from this fire, I think. Step one. Streusel, time to interfuse. What do we got? Scalding Rain, that's good. I'm gonna save that in case the thing that comes in is bad. Discus, maybe we should just do a discus. There's nothing wrong with discus. Discus gets the job done. Alright, Grimble, your turn. You're trapped behind a bunch of corruption. That's fun. That's fun for you. Man. Splinter. I fucking hate Splinter Blast. Probably not in range for Discus. That one might do it. No. Didn't do it. Not quite. Let's maybe just wait it out. You still got that stealth, and I don't want to ruin that. Okay. It's a row? That's fine. I can deal with a row. Alright, Grimble's got 2 interfusions right now, which means I should probably do this with Streusel. We'll get the Scalding Rain here. We'll put that on our friend. Chew up his armor. Very nice. And then... It's kind of overkill to bring Cherry in for this, but, well... Also, if she pops her stealth, that might be unnecessary. I might be able to just handle this with Eric, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna try and handle this with Eric. Do a little smashy smashy. The raccoon will probably come at him, but he can sentinel it, and that'll be fine. Could have Cherry deal with that row. That might be okay. Whatever, she can take a hit. It'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. And then we got Kess here, who is extremely out of the action. But I can get her. Damn, she can go far. I can get her all the way up here, and then that'll give Cherry a bit of a buff when she's taking that hit, which is good. All right. Discus is still useless to me right now. Cherry's actually Cherry's more armor than Cass. She's probably kind of in better shape to take that hit. Okay. I think I should actually maybe withdraw from this tree. I don't think we need it. And then we can interfuse. We'll interfuse with this, and then maybe do a Splinter Blast on that raccoon. Why not? Yeah, I fuck it. That's Splinter Blast, man. I don't know. Okay. Did that row even hit? Must have missed. I totally didn't. I didn't even fucking see it. It's just it's backed into a corner now, though, which makes it kind of annoying to hit. But you know, it's fine. Not an issue. Let's get Kess down here. Is that telling me that that's in range of her fire thing, or that she's in range of its needle thing? Oh, well, it's... Okay, yeah. Fire. Cool. Blocked. Well, we tried. Streusel's still got Discus, but that's not gonna cut it range-wise. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. Oh, we can interfuse with this fire. That's something. Grimble. Grimble, Grimble, Grimble. Well, that has some options. Okay. Oh, wild grasp. Okay, let's, you know, here's a thought. We do wild grasp, right? Brings it in. Oh, really? That didn't trigger Eric's business? All right. I kind of thought it would. I guess, oh, I guess he hasn't had his turn yet. Okay. Well, that would have been really sick if that would have been pretty sick if Eric had taken his turn and was in Sentinel and could just pounce and kill it. But it's fine. We can just walk up and hit it too. Nothing saying we can't. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame because we gave Cherry a new bow, so that's a pain in the ass. I guess we could give someone else this, or we could salvage it for the Heartwood, but I feel like we're pretty good for Heartwood, so I'd almost rather give someone the option to, you know, to do some ranged shit. What if we replace this frying pan? Or, I'm not sure if it's smarter to give it to Eric or if it's smarter to give it to Streusel or Grimble in terms of like the stunt damage that they have. Stats. Ranged accuracy 104, stunt chance 21. Ranged accuracy 105, stunt chance 25. Well, huh, okay. Maybe I should give it to Eric then. Ranged accuracy 103, stunt chance 20. Fuck, okay, well let's replace the frying pan, I guess. Kess can't take it because she has a firearm, so she can't use a bow. Kess can only have a one-handed weapon now because of the fire hand. The Swift Howl, no. The Autumn Bow, no. Lithe Weaver, no. Alder Curve, no. Falcon Seeker, Ember Bow. Ebon Cedar Seeker, Flame Weaver, Ebon Pine Song, Viper Pride of Crone Leap, love it. Claim. The dust settles, the air smells acrid and burnt. You can't control that thing. Or, sorry, you can control that thing, I hope. This arm? Yeah, Whoops, I keep hitting that twice. Cass, I mean, you do appear to be on fire, which, how do you feel about that? Alright, so I really did hear something, right? Whatever presence was there in the altar, the flames, it spoke in me more than to me. Like the chorus of my primal ancestry. I heard them offer stories to the altar. Cavern of the Summer, the Queen of Embers, the Sun Thief, and the Empire of Ashes. Or softer stories, like that little yarn about the sky and the tree of fire. Yeah, that's a soft one, alright. Remember when the sky fell in love with a squirrel and then killed it? I heard them, these flame keepers. People who drove their herds and built their shelters here. Who poured out their mysteries by this altar. This altar they must have carved. And to become a keeper of that flame, it's something I can tend and nurture that'll also make me strong and help me protect the people that matter. Well, I don't know what I can say. I guess it's just, I see now a little bit who you are. Is she scared? Guess this is pretty weird to deal with. How about you, Grimble? Any comments? Me? No, you clearly have it figured out. Tail spike slash splash damage. That's a bad one. I don't like that. Cannot cancel. Boo. Alright. Plus 50 days. Nice. How long is it going to take if we want to secure Dreamin' Hedge? Maybe this is the time to be thorough, and then if it goes bad, we can rush the other ones. 20 days, that's fine. 20 days. What is that vigor foam mister? I gotta... I keep reading the chat and there's some shit and it's like, I've never tried that. I don't know how to try it. And reading it in chat is not the way for me to learn. That's maybe a thing to look into for my own fun. Ingots, spell threads. Oh, thank God. We need both of those quite badly. Alright, Belt of Attunement. Potency, a belt of twisting metal designs. Potency would be a thing. Well, I think a lot of people have stuff that scales with potency at this point. Cherry's traps scale with potency, but I think this is probably a Grimble thing, because potency is generally a magic thing, and he doesn't have a belt yet, so this would be wise. Squindlesham. Okay, 265 days left. You know, let's do Lonesome Fir. Why not? I guess we have 100 days until an incursion, and that could actually... that might split us? Or... I think the incursion has to come from here. Which means that we should have to take it on either way. But that's a thing to... Yeah, spawn rate times 1 from 2 infested tiles. Yeah, nowhere else is infested by them but this. So it should have to come this way, and we'd be here to stop it, so it should be okay. I'm gonna do a save here, just in case. And then try to remember what save it was. Just in case. Okay. So, let's see. Let's do it. Let's just, you know, let's give it a shot. We're rolling up with a full team, so everything's a little bit faster. Like, it might be fine. Oh, okay, that's a good point. Yeah, if the incursion comes from somewhere else, I could just finish the chapter and be okay. That's helpful to know. Oh, this is also infested. That's fun. I didn't realize that. Is this Gorgon infested? It is. Okay, so this will give us more time at least. Not on the incursion, but on the Havlof altar business. The sun's fallen and a silver fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Eric, can you slow down? You able to see? I don't want to step in bare doings. Can't remember a gloom quite like this. You? Listen, the twilight birds are silent. The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable, the whirling air almost utterly opaque. Now I'm worried. Kess? Streusel? Grimble? You don't trust me, do you? Let's go to the trees. At least they're solid. Let's get to the trees. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet, the trunks they press to dampen their palms. Sorry, the trunks they press to dampen... Okay, to dampen their palms. Alright, I read that right. Being lost with you isn't so bad. And then something vast moves beside them. Slow, achingly slow. Is it the fucking Strider again? It passes, too enormous to be seen, impossibly silent. Is the Strider stalking Eric with his little leaf thingy? Oh man, it is! That's the thing! That's the thing, right? Or was it a bug? No, that's a different thing. That's a different big thing, because the other thing was like a flower bug. This is like some sort of big ol' moss guy. Spooky. Night's fallen. Fog wanders away, clinging to the felty outline of that gargantuan shadow. Let's find the others, or I'd rather us take a look now. Trails go cold quick in the dark. Trails do go cold quick in the dark. I like the idea that Eric is a big guy who follows bigger guys. He's compelled to see the biggest guys. We'll be safe, and we won't go too far. Still within shouting range. All right then, together. The night, emptied of silence, fills again with noise, crickets and owls and scuttling ferrets. Approximately where the giant had passed, they search. There are no footprints. Pools of green light are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at distances to match the thing's huge strides. I missed, or are there at the start there. It's hidden in the corner. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking, perhaps just fading like starlight. Eric runs to stoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away with the strong limb of his bow. Alright, we gave him a bow and now he's poking stuff with it. Great. Careful. Scritch scratch. He plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips his grasp, but then floats, settling in the air. Rustle, rustle. Deer, boars, or worse out there. Snatching the seed, Eric secures it in his pocket. This is shouting distance, right? It's certainly worth a try. Kess, Streusel, Grimble. Sounds like Simlish when I say it like that. Their friends find them. But so do their enemies. Whoa. Walling provides no armor this combat. Just damn. Okay, well, it's fine. I don't need to wall. I've got fire hand and tree leg. And a lot of people got belts. We're fine. So we got a Bogmore up there. Okay. Let's really if I put Eric right up here, he's gonna pounce and just be in the shit in a way that's like a little bit scary. So I'm gonna put him at this choke point. And I'm also alright, that's okay. Move first, then jump jaw. Move first. Jump jaw. I guess it could go around that one. Well, no, it can't. It can't go around that way. So this is a great place for jump jaws. And then we're gonna silk step. Boom. Which reminds me, my man Grimble, get over here. And we're gonna, is there a closer tree to interfuse with? That's rocks. Wait, that's rocks? There's a tree on those rocks. I guess it's just this tree then. Whatever. It's fine. I just realized that, like, Grimble's kind of accidentally stumbled into the Phantasmo strategy of, like, combat starting, time to go invisible. Which, you know, is valid. But also quite funny. No one can't reach anyone with that Splinter Blast right now, huh? Might interfuse with this, though. Just to have options. Okay. My girl Cass Sharpcrunk. She can do some fire here, and then that thing can't get too close to her because of the traps. So that's a pretty good plan. Sudden, the chat says, if you hold shift while hovering over an enemy, you can see where they can move with their first action point. Also works to hover over enemy profile pics. Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do a little fire there. Alright, let's see. We get Streusel. Get Streusel here. And then maybe have her fire there. Stump there. Torches. Discus, 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 discus. Statue. I mean, let's just go with the fire. Fire leash. Jerk a captured blaze to leap through the air, burning fiercely where it lands and dealing half damage to anything it passes through. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping we could get that raccoon. I guess it's a pretty short range thing though, so I don't know if that was ever gonna happen, but that's fun. Okay, we got a row over there. Wow, a lot of mobility on that row. Oh, you're supposed to walk in the traps. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh, right, but it died because Streusel has indignance and does 3 damage to anyone that she walks beside. I totally forgot about that. That's quite substantial. But also she is fairly hurt. So Grimble, if you do not mind, if we could please get Miss Streusel. What? She took damage? Or the tree took damage? Okay. Don't scare me like that. And then, how about we do... Oh, we can do a discus and hurt both of them. See, discus is a beautifully reliable thing, you know? Nice. And we have... Right, Eric has this fucking bow. Which means I can just, like, put him here and maybe just deal with that rager? Just, like, handle it, you know? 68% versus, well, okay. 100% and that'll take out the row completely. That sounds fine. Alright, so now we've got Cherry. Who can... I mean, Cherry can take out this rager, no prob. She could actually probably do it from where she is. Oh, flanking bonus. The odds might not be perfect there, but... I'd like to keep her out of range of that raccoon. The more I have to make that raccoon work for it, the better. So we'll swap weapon. And we'll just shoot. Boom. Nice. Easy. And then we can just get... These jump jaws really didn't come into the picture at all, huh? Oh wow. Yeah, let's just get cast close. That's good enough for me. And Streusel, honey, you maybe you just need to take a little bit of a breather. Let's give you some interfusion options, but beyond that. Yeah, I saw that coming. And a row. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, Eric just has a... I mean, if he gets out of cover, is that going to turn into 100? Nah, it's still 75%. I'm glad I wasted that move. That was good. Maybe you'll be fine. It's fine. Lover's Vengeance, right. Forgot about that. Eric gets to take bigger swings when Cherry gets hurt. And vice versa. Let's get Cherry back into Gray Plane. I think. Although, actually, no. Hang on. No, if she shoots, then... she can't be Gray Plane. So let's... yeah. I'm gonna pop my traps down. Although that might just... Just walk around them at that point. Can't quite. Okay. All right. So let's move so we can get the jump jaws down in that bottleneck. Jump jaw for free. Then silk step into gray plane. Boom. All right. Now we're talking. I would love Cass to be quite close so she can just throw fire at that thing when it's hurt. But she can always move closer and do that. So I don't need to rush. I don't need to rush. Move Streusel up a little bit. And maybe withdraw from this stuff, because I don't think it's going to be helpful when that row is all the way over there. Okay. Grimble! Let's get you up here as well. And then we are going to withdraw from... I still like being able to use Tree Call if I got it. I mean, this is, you know, I'm playing very cautiously at this point, and this is not a hard difficulty, so it'll probably be fine, but still. Yep, there's that. And then Cass, we can get you up here. And we can do a little bit of Cone of Fire. And burn that thing. And then I'm gonna hop right over to my girl Cherry, and then we're just gonna handle it. Okay. Nice. Got a Grimble level. Grimble Squindlesham is now a Bloodhorn Mystic. So, Sharpshooter. Grimble deals +1 damage and has +1 range with ranged attacks. Bows no longer have a minimum range. Bard. Passive. Grimble reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1. Oh, +5 stunt to all heroes in the party. Okay, well that part is really good. Ignite. Once per turn as a single action, Grimble pulls motes of heat out of the air and gathers them to a single point, creating infused blaze on a tile with debris. This is a lot less cool when you have Cass Sharpcronk in your squad. Upgrade Naturalist. Okay, so Wild Grasp, change from turn-ending action to swift action. That's big. Roots and Shoots. As single action, grow up to 5 plants in a small area. Huh. Bard is really good, is the thing. +5 stunt is really good. Also reducing the cost of recruit jobs. Growing plants is cool. And yeah, Wild Grasp. Yeah, if you can grow plants and then do Wild Grasp as a swift action, that's pretty huge. God, that's such a tough call. To be fair, we're going to be rolling with a lot of mystics, so I kind of have to hope that, like, Bard will come back around. Although I guess Bard could come up on anyone. And I've kind of, you know, if we're going to be rolling with a lot of mystics, it's important that the mystics can distinguish themselves, right? In terms of their abilities. And I feel like sometimes with Grimble, I don't really know what I'm doing. And Wild Grasp is so good because it hurts them pretty badly, and it also holds them in place, and it also not just holds them in place, it pulls them back, right? And that's like, yeah, man, such a coin toss. I think I'm gonna upgrade Naturalist though. I mean, it also helps that we already have, if this was just Naturalist 1, no, screw it. but it's an upgrade. Upgrades, that's you know, sunk cost fallacy, that kind of thing. We're already halfway into it, you know? Elkhorn Scarf. Melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. This is such an Eric thing, but he already has a scarf. So maybe this is now actually a Cherry thing. Because she also does melee and range. Oh, it's actually really cute that they both do melee and range. That's sweet. Yeah, let's give this to Cherry. Ugh, she looks so good. They all look so cool. Okay. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of ordinary creatures. Everyone still here? I hate a night battle. Keep knocking into trees. It doesn't make sense. She's fire. Shouldn't she light stuff up? Eric and Cherry recount what they saw, a colossus striding silently through the silver fog. Others never saw more than the great banks of mist separating them. They make a further search for signs of the giants passing, but are forced to camp, precious hours from sunrise having found nothing. Later, you're an enigma, little seed. Eric plants it on a sun-blessed hillside in a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Corn. Maybe corn. Cannot cancel, man. A lot of cannot cancel this time. Okay. I guess this is just the first time we're gonna see Geist, though, which is fun. Plus 50 days. Alright, let's secure Alonia Threshery. Let's be thorough. 20 days. That's no problem. Ah, right. This stuff. Uh-huh. I think I'm taking a policy, I think, of canceling the Gorgon stuff, but not being too worried about this business because we don't face them as often. I don't like Raccoon 2. Row 2 doesn't scare me as much, but also we have a decent amount of points. So how about I just be extravagant? Heartwoods and fabrics. Okay, again, we're pretty good for heartwood, but fabric definitely is useful. Tiger shard scarf. A warm fur scarf. Melee accuracy and ranged accuracy. Alright, Cass, your turn. Congrats. It's pretty sick. Alright. We got 50 days left until this incursion, which could be rough, but again, I think our strategy is solid of like, if it's over here, then we just mainline it to the altar. This will be fine, right? Oh, huh. I wonder if that means it's gonna be from there. If Gorgons are infesting this tile now. Interesting. Well, actually, wait. I'm just gonna... Let's just... Yeah, all these other areas are okay. Okay. Let's just scout and we'll be fine. On the far edges of Sandy Flat. Well, that's another patch of the Yondering Land safely explored. Thank goodness. Now we can get out of here and back to safer realms. Grimble, that's not what's happening. Ugh, you would say that. Excuse me? What does that mean? Easy, Eric. We're all tired and you two have been snippy with each other a lot lately. It means that if you're gonna grouse about danger all the time, maybe you should go back to Shovel Pond. I don't know about you, but I'm fighting to do some good out here. Danger is part of the job. If you can't accept that, then quit. Grimble, don't take his bait. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you got something to say about it? No. Or yes. I think Grimble's been framed as, like, increasingly world-weary because of his weird stone thing. So this isn't me being a coward. This is me saying, like, I don't think Grimble would pick this fight. I think Grimble would just be like, you're an asshole and I don't need this. I want to apologize for being who I am. If you don't like it, that's your problem. And Eric's like, whoa. Yeah, sure, run away like usual. Big shoulder in the foreground. It's a nice touch. Well, I'll say this for him. He may be overly cautious. But at least he can control his temper. What? What is that supposed to mean? That, like, shocked face is very funny. It means you're always putting the rest of us in danger because you can't hold yourself in check. This is really rich coming from a firearm lady. At least Grimble thinks about the consequences of his actions. It takes two to make a rivalry, Eric. If I were you, I'd think about that. Are you alright? Eric was out of line. Oh, I'm fine, thanks. And thanks for standing up for me back there. Hey, that's what teammates are for. Oh, Grimble and Gus have fallen in love. Okay. This is like the most love-centric game that I've had of this, or seen of this. It's really wild. I feel like I've seen whole, like, campaigns where it's just like everyone has spouses on the side at best. But okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, what do we need? At the end of wow, we're gonna have so much hardwood at the end of this. And so little spell threads and ingots, I think, are... And spell threads aren't an option here. Or ingots. Fuck. Hides, I guess. 2 hides? Hides? We need hides for armor. But also we need disproportionately more fabric for mage shit. I don't know, I think maybe just 2 hides though. $12 days to complete, 1 legacy point. Alright, let's go. Okay. We have 240 days left, and that makes me feel cocky about clearing this stuff up. But the incursion could really fuck us up. So I think maybe we should just do it and then deal with the fact that these aren't cleared. Because if the next thing doesn't have a timer, which I don't think it does, the incursions, you can kind of just deal with them at your own pace. And that's less concerning. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's a reasonable plan. Let's deal with this Havloth business. Oh yeah, this incursion's gonna start by the time we're doing this, but that's okay. Should be fine. There it is. Oh, it's a Drauven incursion, not a Gorgon incursion? Droven in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folk before them, leveling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Well, oh yeah, see they're, okay, I see. They're still, okay. That could be way worse. That's not, that's, we don't have any stuff for them to destroy there, so. You know? Could definitely be worse. I'm gonna do a save here. Okay. Assault Havlov Altar. It feels weird to do this when there's still so much time. But I just don't... I'm so gun shy about this chapter, you know? Yeah, let's just do it. I wasn't imagining it would be quite so picturesque. How about I stand guard out here? The cavern of the Sea Spear lies at the heart of a magnificent canyon. Sides of the canyon are smooth and sheer, marbled blue and pink, molded and mushed by the hands of titans when the world was clay. Now the stone is hard and sharp and glows. But the canyon's deep places are strung with fragrant, clear waterfalls and ruffled greenery. The mouth of the cave is hidden in damp shadow and fern-feathered shade. But Grimble spots it. I love... That's a good Grimble. That's a high-quality Grimble right there. And leads the way inside. Smell that? Doesn't it remind you of somewhere? It smells like the ocean. Careful, there's holes. Don't know how deep they go. Grimble follows his own echoes into the dripping depths. No eye has scraped these walls in centuries. That's something about the way that's I don't like that. I don't like that. The air is pickled and still. Okay. It's smoother down here, but look at the ceiling. It seems to go up and up. Could be other tunnels. Something's glinting in the darkness. You see it? It's cold. Sinking into your bones kind of cold. Can't wait to get out of here, jump into a hot bath. Streusel. This looks like the end of the tunnel. Carved and firm and ancient. So here's the other thing. I have never seen this mission. That's a small room and a big door. Uh-oh. Never mind. Not a small room. A whole lot of stuff going on out here. Okay. Are we going to have to retrieve it and then escape? Is that going to be the thing here? That's concerning. All right. What the fuck is that? Calabine, towering, reeking of algae and old water. It stalks sedately on its stony limbs while the world quakes. Cool. Okay. Oh, it has a lot of health and armor. And it does... Okay. It's very stompy, so getting close to it seems bad. Okay, well... I mean... We have that autosave, so that's fine. That's fine for now. Okay. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Right here, all this stuff, this is fine. To me. Is there like, can I do acid rain in here? No? It's just discus, huh? It's just these two pillars? It's just these two discus pillars? Oh, Bone Lance, hell yeah. Alright. That's something. let's just kick things off with the good old-fashioned discus. Roots and shoots, good point. That's a very good point, Sutton. Thank you. We did just get that. And that's brilliant. Especially for a thing that's scary. I do think I need to move Grimble though, because otherwise I'm just gonna be pulling it closer, and I don't super want to do that. That's not a thing that I'm interested in. Oh, but this is gonna end his turn now. Fuck. I didn't consider that. Can I undo? I can. Okay. I mean, I can just pull roots and shoots up. I don't have to wild grasp it right now. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Look at all those little guys. Adorable. Can interfuse with that one, maybe? That's true. It will pin it. That's a good point. Send vines out to grab a foe and drag them to a specified tile, dealing damage and pinning them. Dealing damage. Are these like functionally... What's the difference between these? I guess Vine Wrench is shorter range. Vine Wrench might be the way to go here. Oh, and I get to pick where it goes? I see. Okay. That's fascinating. Well, you can go over there. Oh man, stunt damage. That was good. Okay, alright, alright. This is... Yeah, I'm gonna get Eric in this doorway, I think. I don't want him too close because he will jump in and be a fool. Knowing the abilities that thing has, I know it's very bad if we're all clustered in this doorway, but also it's terrifying to send someone in here. But also I guess someone has to take that fucking spear, huh? At some point. Alright. Cherry, listen. It's all gonna be fine. It's all gonna be a really good time, I think, for all of us. There's really nothing at all to be worried about, I think, personally. It's kind of a waste if I put them under these plants. Okay, and then, you know, and then how about this? How about you just boop, and then you're fine. And then we got Kess over here, who doesn't have to be that close at all, really, if you think about it. Kess can kind of do whatever. Actually, this is maybe fine, because Grimble can just keep wrapping this thing up. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm really glad I took that move now, because if I'd taken Bard, this would be a very different fight, wouldn't it? I guess this might burn this plant, but we've got other plants. We got plenty of plants. Okay. All right. So Grimble, you know, I think let's just keep it going. Wild grass might be fun because it might tug it into that fire. Although it does less damage. but it might tug it into the fire. I should just do Vine Wrench. I would like to make sure it's quite out of the way. Is part of this equation. Oh, this is fine. This isn't any kind of trouble at all. This is... We're doing great here, folks. Look. We're done. Never even got a hit in. Alright, let's get what we came for. Don't you wonder how that thing lived down here? Or where it came from? The air in the chamber is clear and almost sweet. The corpse of the great guardian shrivels inside its carapace. Grimble approaches the edifice. The spear is glass-like, grand, and it radiates legacy and power. It's just strange. What can this thing really mean to them? Grimble, don't be an asshole. The poem is an oral heirloom. My guess is that the hero queen who wielded this lance in antiquity was actually a Gorgon. That's pretty sick. So it's a kind of emblem to them, maybe, of a past hero. I can imagine this making them matter if we take it. Of course, Grimble's going for it. Why not? As Grimble grips the spear, a noise begins to grow in the outer tunnels. It's the noise of feet and hooves, of tortured lungs shoveling air, and the slickering squelch of creeping things. By the sound of it, a horde of Gorgon beasts is pouring towards the chamber. We need to hope they don't cut off our escape. There's no way we'll survive if we stay here. This is what I thought. I thought we'd have to grab it and then escape, for sure. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Is this... Yeah, this is two-handed, which means that anyone who ends up with weird hands can't use it. And then it will just get lost, which sucks. The spear of an ancient hero queen made of unbreakable glass that swirls with deep-sea hues. When swung, it seems to whisper and lowly roar like a distant ocean or a crowd of frozen souls. Damage, range, tier 3 too. Fuck. So, +1 stunt damage. Stunt effect refunds an action point. That's pretty huge. An individual attacks nearby foe and the specter pentagraph the spear. Okay. Man. If I give this to Streusel, so a thing I've always thought about is like, I bet it'd be fun to do some kind of melee, some sort of like melee fighter wizard in this game, but I've always been like scared of them just getting completely murdered. But I just remembered Streusel has a thing that just damages people by 3 points when she walks close to them. Doesn't he? I think it's like a radius thing too. It's like she doesn't have to walk beside them. But she has a tier 0 wand, and the idea of like, if she could walk up to someone, do 3 damage right away, and then just finish them off with the spear. Like, that's extremely cool, right? That feels extremely cool. Also, a thing I'm aware of with Eric is that Eric is turning into a tree man. And I don't entirely want to block off the option to have him really lean into being a tree man, because I don't want to lose the spear. Yeah. And she is the main character, that's true. And also, she is the worst shit right now. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I would love to be able to have Streusel just be like the fucking finisher, right? Who just destroys people by approaching them. And also I feel like if I put it on her, I'm less likely to lose it. Although now that I've said it, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, we've got a Bogmore and we've got a Geist. Both of which apparently stink. That's good to know. Escape. Gorgons will keep coming. Fantastic. Okay, well, Cherry, you're invisible, so this is a great time for you to really lead the charge here. Although you won't be able to open the door on this turn anyway, so... Okay. Let's just get everyone up to this door. Alright, Eric can't move right now. I'm not going to open this door until I have a full turn. Thank you very much. Oh, whoops. Eric's standing on fire. Or... Oh no, the fire burned a plant. Okay, that's what the 2 damage was. That was scary. Alright. Open door. Awful noises and rank smells rush out of the dark. Not to alarm anyone, but we're gonna die if we try to fight them all. We're not trapped. They're entering from a different tunnel. Skitter, squirk. If I leave you alone, you'll love again, won't you? No, love, she's got it. Our way might still be open. Let's avoid as much fighting as we can. Escape is the only option. Yeah. I got it. I played Mario vs. Rabbids. I know how to do this. Okay. Cherry being invisible is giving me confidence that I hope won't be punished. Yeah, there he is. And there he is. All right. Fuck. To be honest with you, I think I would rather fight the Bogmore than the other guy, especially because the exit's down here. What I would love is for Grimble to just keep that guy doing whatever the fuck he's gonna do up there. Which might be easier said than done, considering everyone's fucking all the way back here now. How far can Eric get? That's very not far. Hang on, did this... I want to make sure this did a save. Is this turn 2? This is turn 3. Let's... I just want to be safe here, folks. Okay, Cass. Cass. How much ground are these folks going to cover? Okay, he can only get up as far as that. So I'm not... That's fine. That's okay. It's okay if we overextend Cass a little bit and don't go into Guardian. Okay, Grimble. And Streusel. Ah, cool. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. So... Number 1 goal is to probably fight this thing as we're walking past it. And also maybe lock this one up. I should have had Cherry throw down some fucking traps, shouldn't I? That would have been smart as hell. I'm gonna have her move first and then throw down traps. I don't think this will... It might do something when it moves, but then I don't know. This is more for the Geist anyway, you know? I should just do that there. I could have her shoot that thing. That actually might be really smart. Although I should have her shoot it after someone else has done some business, right? I could have Eric shoot it. Eric could shoot the Bogmore, and then Cherry shoots the Bogmore, and then the Geist gets trapped. And then that gives me time to get Grimble up here to pull that thing away. Right? Right? Cool. That didn't work out, actually. Cherry, do you want to... She can't move. That would end her turn. I was going to say, oh, I could move and stab it, but that would... That would end her turn. Oh, what I can do... No, I can't. I can't. Never mind. Okay. Well... Grimble, what are your options right now? You got Roots and Shoots up. You can... You're not close enough. Okay. Well, we... you can go over here with Eric. But then Roots and Shoots will end his turn. But I feel like it's gotta be done. What are our interfusion options here? Fire. Blinding. Is that within... Is that in range for him, though? Okay. Well... Okay. This might blind him? I don't know. Yes. Okay, okay. Alright, okay. Hey, you know? That's fine. Eric said of Streusel and Kess. Oh, that'll be a flank if I can set him on fire. A little worried about that Geist. Not quite sure what the Geist is going to be able to do. I don't fully remember. So this is a bit of a risk, but it's good to set things on fire. And then some people can maybe interfuse with that fire and then hurt it more, right? That counts as flanking too, huh? Cool. All right. Okay. Now it is maybe worth having Cherry shoot him because it'll kill him. All right. Good. I guess I didn't need to blind him after all. Oh, there's a raccoon now too. All right, sick. Listen, I'm not here for a fight. I'm just here to clear the way. I don't know where those other guys are, but I don't love the look of of that. Silk step. Cherry's got that net too if she runs into someone, so that's helpful. All right, Kess. Listen, you don't need to be there. You just don't. Ah, he's up there, I see. How far can Streusel go? Pretty far. I wonder if we could just kill this thing. The crew that can't quite get past it, I wonder if it's worth it to just have them chew it up, you know? Also, Grimble can roots and shoots, and then that'll hold it, which is good. Alrighty, still stay interfused with it. Whoops. I forgot about that. Well, oh wait, Streusel can interfuse with them. And at least do Wild Grasp, which will hold it in place. Although she can't interfuse with the one in the back, which would be preferable. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit. Just a little bit. And then we're gonna interfuse with this plant. And then we're gonna oh, we have this water. Oh, this thing. Interesting. So I thought we would need to use our wand to do interfusing stuff. I didn't realize it was going to add water effects to our, like, magic and shit. That's great. So if we can wild grasp this, then cool. Streusel walking beside it next turn might almost kill it at that point. It will kill it at that point. We're fine now. Because that went really well. Okay, I guess Eric also bow it. Or we could just get Eric out of there, you know? That's a thought too. Yeah, let's just... Bye. Oh, Streusel can still move. Which means he's done. We're done here. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Oh my god, I get it. I get it. Okay. Cherry. Oh right, I've used all my fucking traps. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, that's true. The wand would add more damage to the spells and she has that offhand item. But listen, in terms of just locking guys down and then walking past them, you could do worse. Okay. Actually, you know what? I don't want to worry about it right now. I don't want to worry about vine lashing that guy. He's gonna have to make some real choice about how he's gonna catch up with us anyway. It's fine. Let's just move. Streusel, let's Kess is a bit of a bottleneck right now. Let's get her over here, maybe. This cover is great. It's very helpful. And then we can get Streusel over here. I can also wild grasp that guy just to be safe. That's kind of fun. Especially because I can still move. I can still move, right? Yeah, I can still move. Okay. And Eric can go here where there's some cover, I think. And then we just got Cherry here, who... I don't mind having her bring up the rear because she can move so quickly and is also invisible. Yeah. Y'all are really going that way still? All right. Yeah, I want Grimble. I want Grimble moving. I want Streusel moving. I want Eric moving. And Cass, you can like basically get out of here, huh? Does only one person have to hit the spot? No, they all have to. Oh, right. Now she's off the map. That's... Okay, well... I'm glad I waited on Cherry then. That's probably the right move. Yeah, I get it. Search. Ooh, I don't like that. They're all going that way still. They could just be coming this way. They'd save so much time. All right. Grimble, your turn. I'm gonna move Cherry here. She's still got that net, which I feel like worst case scenario if like a raccoon teleports over here, then being able to net them is helpful. All right, Eric, you're next. Okay. Done. Fantastic. And Eric leveled. And we got bracelets, health bracelets, which I think should probably go on Cass. Maybe Cass or Streusel. Probably Cass. Okay. All right, so Eric, Vigilance. Eric's heightened senses allow him to perform up to 2 reaction strikes per turn. Right, that's the really good one. I remember this. Or, oh man, this is a tough call too. Vigilance or Sentinel interrupts enemy movement. To be fair, most of the time enemies are moving towards Eric. So I don't know that this is actually as useful as being able to do 2 reaction strikes per turn. That's extremely powerful. Broad Swipe's also pretty good, but I feel like Vigilance is the call here, of just him being Super eager, jumping around, messing stuff up. That feels like the play to me. Yeah. Okay. We left that canyon and cave behind. The enemy's treasure in our hands. We should be joyful. But we know a clash is coming. I want this to be over, but winning one hill doesn't decide anything. We can only hope this small victory buys us time. "10 years of peace follow." Oh, nice. During the years of peace. Achievement unlocked. Me and my familiar get a pet. Ooh, someone got a pet. Eric tended his mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Oh, right, I've seen this. The little seed guy. Well, maybe sprouted wasn't the right word. It burst up in a shower of dirt, producing small fond noises. What do you see in me? I'm not a gentleman. Guess I don't eat a lot of vegetables, though. Its growth would be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless. Gyum, flip. It's funny that Eric is a tree man also, and has a little tree friend. That's good. And also is getting gray at the temples, which is very funny. Kess was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. All right. Good. Good. She would watch them stalk birds in the mornings with an uneasy sense of kinship. The cats were also made of fire. Eric and Streusel enjoyed talking about the old days over at Streusel's going great too. It's very funny. Eric would always exaggerate how many monsters he had slain at each battle, but Streusel didn't feel the need to correct him. Now that the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Cherry became a guide to travelers crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. Cherry Bearwell and Eric, Big May's daughter, hell yeah, has reached adventuring age. Numia Peltrude has joined the gang of the Stony Plenty as a mystic. Perfect. New person. Daughter of existing characters. Mystic. Name could be better, but I like the idea of a phone man naming his daughter Numia. Okay, so let's see. Open mind. Numia can interfuse with one additional target. That's interesting. Ignite. Once per turn, a single action. As a single action, Numia pulls... Oh, right, that's the fire starting one. Fire does not burn out while infused. Splinter Salvo. Infernal Rain. This is a tough one, right? Because I feel like... Open Mind would be better if we didn't have so many mystics. And that's, you know, sometimes you just run out of stuff to interfuse with. So that's a little bit... Ignite... Elementalist is useful, though. Splinter Salvo. Infernal Rain is really good. Infernal Rain is really good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Elementalist here, just in terms of... It's always good to have more options, right? During the years of peace, transformations. Advance Kess's transformation. Do we want to give her a fire leg? Minus 0.1 speed, plus 1 warding. I think that's a fair trade. She doesn't really need speed. She does need a better one-handed weapon, though. Advance Eric's transformation. Minus 0.3 speed, plus 5 dodge. And then he has 2 tree legs. That's pretty cool to me, I think, honestly. I don't know. I want to see Eric dodging, you know? Fine leg. I mean, yeah. Okay. Equipment upgrades. Where are we at, folks? People are still in their humble beginnings. I don't think we can... Oh, that looks so cool, but I don't think we can go that far. I think with Streusel, we want something with a little more armor because she is going to potentially be in close, right? Less warding and less spell damage is the trade-off there. But I think that's smart. I want to make sure that people aren't on tier 1 armor is my big thing here. Grimble, though, I think Grimble should have the gown with the warding and the spell damage. Kind of looks terrible on him, but okay, and Kess is still in humble beginnings also. Eric's got an upgrade. Cherry, does Cherry? Yeah, Cherry has travel traff, so it's... Numia gets tier 1 right out of the gate. She is spoiled. So Eric has the armor, stunt chance, dodge. Which to me makes it feel like Kess should get the Link mail here that's pure armor. Eric's been with his vine legs building towards dodge as a thing. Although stunt chance. No, I think maybe also this for her. I don't know that she's a heavy in the other way. I don't know that we really are doing that. Kess also needs a non-shitty weapon. I think that would help her. That would use up all her fabric, but also I think... So Streusel has her tier 1, has her tier 0 wand. This is tier 1. Tier 1. Everyone else is at like tier 1 or better except for Kess and Streusel. So I think that's our priority. Oh, those crossbows though. Oh, I can't make the... I don't have enough spell threads. That's fine. We'll get to it. She has a spear anyway. She's doing okay. Oh, dueling sword though. What if Kess has a cool dueling sword? That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Knockback. Waveglaive. That's a very funny name. I could get her this tier 2 spear, which is actually pretty tempting too. I think it's one of the only tier 2s I could afford for her. And I do want her to be a little more survivable. I do want it to be called Waveglaive, though, because that's very funny to me. I'm going to hit reroll 3 times, and if it doesn't come up with anything better than Waveglaive, we'll do Waveglaive. The Swift Pierce. Snake Truth of Starstare, that's very close. Day Thirst, also very close. But we're going to go with Waveglaive. Right, I do also have legacy points. That's a good thing to point out. I have a decent amount of legacy points. I don't know that I need to get cocky with them. But I could spend 1 to get her a proper wand. I think that's fair. Ember cherry perch. Willow whip of necrotism. Yeah. Do we have any? Oh, I could give shield. I should. Yeah, I've been thinking about shields a lot lately. In like, does Eric want a shield? Kess can't use a shield because of her firearm. But Eric could use. That's a big, cool Eric-looking shield. 1 less damage from non-flanking attacks. These are all the same, and they're just like style choices, huh? That looks so good. Done. Create. Grimble doesn't really have a one-handed. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. Oh, I could give someone a crossbow. I think it was lit up, but no. Well, I'll mess with those later. I think for now we're good. Some storms batter compromise into combative neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains had been falling for a full week, with brief interludes of tense, massing clouds and dripping branches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and rung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned into huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dams of dry times were swept away, as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from the churning floods. You think our Ulstrix poisoned the weather after all this time? Why? How? With what? I'm telling you, it's... Well, who else could have done this? I can commune with water. If he can do the same, then perhaps there's... Oh, someone's at the door. The strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge, here in a common dwelling, and also very soggy. Arnon, you say we're natural allies. Care to explain? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Cherry and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? In my advanced age? I grew up here in Funny Gale, you know? It looks... I thought we were in Shovel Pond. We're in Funny Gale now? We got bad place names here. We need to redo some of this. We need to take a red pen to our map. His 2 underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. Guh? You know why the... No, everyone knows. It's those Tentaclasts, the Gorgons. They bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. But I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion and it can't be stopped. Almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea. You're right, it shouldn't be. The great balance should be unassailable. But somehow they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps black down our warrens. It is Ulstrix. I knew it would be. Ulstrich? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slip by them? It's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. I agree. We should follow a fungus head as the world drowns. We should follow a fungus head as the world drowns. See, Knuckleface gets it. He certainly gives us an option, a strange one. But this weather, these floods, what else can we go on? If you want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense, Arnon thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. Flump. Here, oh, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, it'll dry all crinkly. Follow the map. Come to our warren. There, learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom, and these lands all save. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Bad. Bad time. Okay. Funny Gale. Are you fucking kidding me? Funny Gale. Well, now's our chance to sweep and clear this stuff out. A tile. So our timeline here is that every 150 days a tile floods. And that's bad. Also, this stuff isn't connected. Fuck. So, because this is flooded, we can't get down here without we're gonna have to build a thing. Okay, well, that's something for next time, I think. Oh man, I don't know. This is all mountain range too. Corgarone. Funny Gale, okay. Alright, so tomorrow we gotta recruit this new person, but we're gonna have to figure something out. This is yeah, it'll be fine. It's all good. So I'm Janine Hawkins. I'm at Bleating Heart on Twitter and YouTube. I'm going to save this video game every weekend in October. I'm doing the Witching Hour, which is a thing where I play a witch-adjacent video game. And this is year 8 of it. You can catch previous seasons in playlists that are linked in the video description. I don't need to do that. Yeah, and I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be later in the evening because I gotta do some Thanksgiving stuff, during the day, but we'll see how it goes. I hope y'all have a good night. Well, it's not night yet, but you know, yeah. And take care. The usual stuff.